guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I took a break from YouTube for a while, but I'm back now, and as time goes on I'm going to be telling you guys what I have been up to, and you guys are going to know. I got like a lot of requests to actually make this video, so that's why I'm making this video today. And as the title says, this video is about how I cured my hyperpigmentation and discoloration, skincare tips that they don't tell you and your mama didn't know. So let's get to it. So obviously I said how I cured my skin hyperpigmentation and discoloration. As you can see, it's not properly cured yet, but it's a work in progress. And that's like, I think that's generally what skincare is like. It's always a work in progress. Like, I don't, even if you have like perfect skin today, if you have a little hormonal imbalance, you can just break out and then you don't have perfect skin anymore. So yeah, perfect skin is always a work in progress. So I'm going to be telling you guys the things I did that worked, things I did that didn't work, and all the things that you need to know to basically start your skincare journey, or even if you've already started, to make sure that you're like on the right path. Okay, so first of all, I think to even be on a skincare journey, you have to care about your skin. So you have to want it to improve, just like anything in life. If you want to work on something, you have to care about it first. So I feel like the first step is actually caring about your skin more. And by skin, I don't just mean like general, I mean like your face, because that's like the first point of contact. So yeah, caring about your face more than the rest of your body, or a bit more, is the first step to actually getting on with a skincare journey in general. Okay, so I'm going to start with what I did or what I used that didn't work for me. And obviously there's a lot out there online, and sometimes I don't know if to believe what I see, because some people, they will swear that, oh, they did this and it worked, and then I'll do it and it won't work. So I don't know if it's just a me thing, or like, obviously skin types are different, and what works for me might not work for you, and what works for someone might not work for the other person. So I'm just going to tell you what I did that didn't work. First things first was natural remedies. I think I tried a whole lot of natural remedies. I used sugar scrub, I used honey, I used turmeric, I used mixtures of them. I used honey and turmeric and sugar and honey together. I just know I did a lot of concocting I started my skincare journey, but it didn't really pay off. And obviously for me, I feel like something that is like in this line of work should have like a specific time of period where you should start seeing changes. I feel like if I use a product for a week, 2 weeks, and I don't see any change, then why am I still continuing using it? Why do I have to use something for 3 months before I see a difference? So to me, it doesn't make sense. So I did try a lot of natural remedies, but to be very honest, they did not work out for me at all. The second thing I used was black soap. I think everybody used this at some point, because there was actually a point in time where it was like the holy grail. Everybody said use this, like use black soap, it works. But to be very honest, I used it and it did not work for me. I didn't see any significant change to like vouch for it and say that it worked for me. It really did not. Okay, so now I'm going to be telling you guys what I did that actually worked, and the things I used that worked. So for a lot of people who knew me before, I had a lot of chest acne and back acne, and as a person, I feel like that was my own struggle. You know, a lot of people have acne on their face. I never really suffered severe acne on my face. A lot of my acne was on my chest area and my back. Like, it got so bad at a point where I couldn't even wear clothes like this. I was like so insecure of it, and like it really started to affect like how I looked at myself. And then the thing made me to actually know this remedy was actually my mom, and the way she said it was just like casually. She just said, do it, and then I did it and it worked. So to me, it was like, are you serious? What, like, I've had this thing since I haven't done it, and then I just did it and it just worked. So I know you guys are obviously like, say it. So what I used that worked for me 100% was natural aloe vera gel. And aloe vera has, like, we have a plant in my house. I've had it for forever. I did not know I was growing liquid gold in front of my house while I was busy mixing all sorts of things. The first day I used it, I'm telling you, the next day I saw different. Like here, there was a lot of chest acne, and they just like started drying up. And then I think I used it for like a week, and then I saw nothing. I'm not even lying. Like look at me. There's absolutely nothing. Like I can wear this kind of thing, and I thought I even love to wear this more than ever now. And yeah, even my back acne as well, it cleared it. Although like my back acne does come back with a lot of like changes that I go through, but I always know that if anything happens, I can just get my aloe vera gel and use it. And also, I know that there are some companies that produce like aloe vera gel, like drugstore products. I haven't ever tried any one, so I can't vouch for those. I don't know if they will work the way the natural gel itself worked. So, but I would advise anyone to try. If you're not disposed to have the natural aloe vera plant yourself, you can try drugstore aloe vera gels, and I as well will be open to trying those to see if they will be as effective as the natural one itself. So the next thing that really worked for me and was a huge game changer in my skincare journey was bio oil. And I started using bio oil just because I liked the smell. To be fair, I really liked how it's scented. I used to use it everywhere on my body, but then I figured out that it was actually so good. It actually helps with brightening my skin a whole lot, and it's also really good for scars. If you have like fresh injuries or like surgery scars, like it really helped. Like when I had my own surgery, at first I used to use bio oil, and it really helped to flatten the scar so it doesn't look as bumpy and as rough as it naturally would. So yeah, 100% would recommend bio oil. It really worked like for me. Another huge game changer for me was the ordinary glycolic acid. So this actually, like if I could drink this, honestly I would. Because like when I started using these products, like the change was so obvious. Like if I meet people, that was when I received the most compliments about my skin that I had ever received in my whole life. Like it really helped me, especially with the discoloration aspect, because I feel like as my face is, I'm more on the lighter side, but because of sunburn as a child, like my forehead is darker, so it really helped to like the demarcation between my forehead and the rest of my face is not so obvious anymore. I'm not even wearing not wearing any makeup, just eyeliner, but like this is actually like how my skin tone is. So 100% will recommend it. And I also have a whole range of other the ordinary products, but I'm going to talk about the ordinary as a brand and like their products, and they give honest reviews on the ones that I've used in a separate video. So you guys should stay tuned for that video. So now that I've established what I used that work and what I didn't work, now I'm going to tell you guys things that you must do for you to notice any difference in your skin. This is just generally speaking now, regardless of whatever product you use. And there are 3 things that you have to do for your skin to actually progress and be at a good place. And the first in that list is exfoliate. And exfoliating is actually very simple to do, and you don't have to have actual drugstore products to exfoliate. You can exfoliate using natural methods. You can use egg whites and avocado. I know I have used that, and I have actually noticed quite like I actually felt like as good as I did while I used the drugstore product that I have. You can also use sugar and honey together. That also has like an exfoliating factor. And although I know it didn't really help with my acne situation, I do know that it has an exfoliating effect, and it does help to like purge the skin of like all the bad things. But for me, I use St. Ives Blackhead Clearing. It contains salicylic acid, so that's like the active ingredients. I also have this one. This is coffee and coconut. I do love this one because it smells like divine, and once I just put it, I feel like I even want to lick my face. And when you use this particular one, and after a while you just wash it off, you actually feel like, wow, my face is clean. But this one is obviously more effective because it contains salicylic acid. So these are the 2 products that I use for my own exfoliating. So the next thing after exfoliating is obviously to cleanse and to hydrate. And I know a lot of us, like from how like we were brought up, you know, like you're meant to use soap to wash your face, and obviously the soaps are just made with like basic ingredients. They're not like actively out to like cleanse your skin. They just like remove the surface dirt, and they're not as effective. So it's always good to have a cleanser on its own. So even if like you use the cleanser and you still feel like you want to use your soap, that's fine, but it's always good to have a cleanser. And obviously I'm going to definitely recommend CeraVe. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, CeraVe, this one is a foaming cleanser. It's from not for all skin types, normal to oily. Then this one I would definitely recommend if you're going through acne problems in general. This one is for dry, rough and bumpy skin, and it contains salicylic acid and hyaluronic acid, and those are very good for acne prone skin. I actually know someone who like I recommended this to, and they started using it, and the next day they were like, wow, I noticed a difference. So 100%, if you're having acne, this is for you. And this is also for you if you just want to like use the product and have a cleanser. So after cleansing, of course, you need to moisturize. You can moisturize with, even if you have simple oils like vitamin A oil, bio oil, and almond oils. These are the three oils that I'm very sure that are very effective and good. And when you rub it on your skin, it doesn't make you feel like your pores are closed. Like if when I do rub oil on my skin or almond oil, I do feel like there's even nothing, and then obviously my skin is still perfectly hydrated. Now if you do want to get a proper moisturizer, I recommend Cetaphil. This is like, it's very light formula, it doesn't make you sweat, and you can wear it and go out and you won't feel like your face is melting off. I also know CeraVe has their own moisturizer as well that is like really nice. So if you're supposed to get any of that, these are the ones I would recommend. So the third and final thing that you have to do is protect. By protecting your skin, for me it's divided into two parts. Protecting your skin is protecting it, one, from unnecessary deaths. You know, the skin is like, the skin on the face is the one of the most sensitive skin parts of like your body. So if it's exposed to a certain kind of death, it will react, and those reactions come in form of pimples or acne. So sometimes people are like, they think that maybe they have acne based on like maybe what they're eating too much oil or stuff like that, but they don't know they actually have acne or pimples because of like their faces. There's always dirt on their face, and how dirt can come to your face, one of the most rampant ways it happens is by using the same towel for your whole body. That's the same towel you use for your body, use it for your face. Like you're just spreading around all the whole dirt around the whole body everywhere. And of course, dirt that can stay on your body and won't do anything, because obviously the skin on your body is taut and it's less sensitive. You put it on your face and then your face just reacts, and then you have so much acne and pimples. So having a separate towel for your face is very important, and for me that's the number one way to protect your face from unnecessary dirt being on it. The second way to protect the skin on your face is by protecting it from the harsh rays of the sun, and that's using sunscreen. And this is one thing that I'm very sure 90% of our mothers did not know this, because as a child I can never remember being like sunscreen being put on me, and as a result of that, that's obviously why I have a sunburnt forehead and a lot of other things. They were not told as Africans that we also need sunscreen, but I feel like we even need it more because obviously we have the harsher weather conditions over here. So sunscreen is very much necessary, and once you know, even if like you're not sure like if you're going to be like under the sun, just once you're coming in contact with the sun, it's very necessary that you are protected by using SPF. So there are different brands of SPF out there. I'm actually out now, so I have new products to show you guys, but I have used a couple. The last one I was just using was La Roche-Posay. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. But yeah, and the next one I actually want to try is Supergoop, and obviously I'm going to give you guys a review when I do get it and how it is. So sunscreen is very, very important. So in conclusion, it's not like, I feel like a lot of people think skincare is something huge and like big. Skincare is actually attainable, and anybody can actually just do just a little bit more to like take care of your skin and take care of yourself in general. Also, a lot of people just like have like, so a lot of people who have the resources, they often don't know what to do with it. What I mean is that some people are easily like led on. There's many people out there that like, obviously they're just trying to sell their product and make a gain. So it's not just about buying products, it's about knowing what you're buying and knowing what it contains. I actually do have a list of ingredients to avoid in skincare products, and I actually take it with me. I have it on my phone when I go to like a drugstore and I'm picking something. If it's something I've never used before and I don't know much about it, I do check the ingredients to be sure that I'm not putting something that could potentially hurt my skin. So let me know in the comments if you guys want me to share my list with you guys, so that you just be buying with sense and know like what you're using. So I think I've come to the end of my video. I hope this video is helpful to the people who wanted me to make it, and I hope that it's also helpful to anyone who may come across. And don't forget, like I always say, skincare is not just for girls. Doing skincare doesn't make you femme. Caring about yourself does not have anything to do with your sexuality, dear males. So yeah, this video is for everybody, male and female. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up and share this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.